Welcome to Three Guys Without the Whys. We're three useless organisms named Eric, Tristan, and myself, Tommy. Oh, shit. Discuss a variety of topics from pop culture, food, news, theme parks, and more. This
Tristan.
podcast is raw, uncut, uncensored, so nothing is off limits, nothing is safe, especially our listeners' moms.
Their moms.
Suck it, listeners' moms.
I mean, what the fuck are you drinking?
What?
What the fuck are you drinking?
I am drinking.
Make sure that you blur that out. We don't want them to think that
Oh
we're
fuck! Right.
or advertising.
Yeah.
We
have no affiliation.
Censor that whole.
So we're gonna have to make sure we blur all that out.
We'll just put a giant bleep over everything I said.
You could have just said.
It'll just sound like I'm just saying fuck
wine.
over and over again, as if we actually censor that in the regular shows.
Yeah, we'll do that. All right,
Gentlemen.
guys.
1 year anniversary, baby! Wow.
1 year.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Wow.
And we've only done. This is episode 14.
14. Took us an entire year to do 14 episodes.
It's like a baker's dozen.
But you know, it's kind of for a good reason, because we did start this thing during the quarantine when we were furloughed, didn't have any jobs, whatever. And then once we actually got called back to our jobs because Florida doesn't care about safety and they just opened everything up, we finally got to go back to work, which in a way is a good thing. But then we weren't able to record as much, which is why our last 2 or 3 episodes were recorded like several months apart, where the other ones were just like either every week or every other week.
Yeah, we've been busy boys. I take a picture every time we do a show.
Yes. You don't remember that, idiot?
No, I remember him doing like screenshots, but not actually, holding up his phone.
Yeah, now I do that.
No, he always did the phone.
And
I remember.
Everyone will get to see it because this should be the first show that we're putting on our YouTube page.
Oh, fuck, right. We're doing
There's lots of people, for some reason, like watching podcasts right now.
Yeah.
So that's a thing
Why
now.
I don't know why anyone would want to watch this, but sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
You're going to watch.
Also, my
Tommy
fucking
drink his
computer
stupid
Zoom name, if they pop up, it's going to say Spaghetti Father.
Yeah.
No
I'm
one
cool with
cares.
that. I'm not going to change that.
No one cares.
For those who don't know, I'm not going to tell you. Shut up, Eric. It says you have my face in the background, and I'm not even wearing a shirt, but I'm wearing sunglasses. And I'm clearly not outdoors. I'm clearly in my bathroom.
You are in your bathroom. This is right after a shower, I believe, or before
Probably.
a shower. I don't remember.
I do like to take pictures right before I shower. That is very true.
This is just one of the minis that he sent me.
One of many, yes.
Yeah.
Well,
It was a
it's
good time.
Not even the best one either, but it's still pretty good.
It's appropriate that bathroom talk is coming up in this episode because this is going to be an episode of reminiscing and reflection.
Oh,
and
man. I can reminisce about Tristan in the shower all fucking day.
Have had a lot of bathroom talk on this show.
A lot of bathroom talk. We actually dedicated half an episode. That was when we had Chris on the episode.
That's probably my favorite segment we've had.
His mom's hot.
His mom is hot.
Or at least my favorite topic.
Ritual. And Tommy had a very extensive bathroom ritual. He told us the 16 different things he puts in his hair and all that other wonderful stuff.
17.
We learned that Chris has a bar of soap dedicated specifically for his butthole.
There's something that Eric, I discussed with you the other day that I don't think I mentioned in that episode, that whenever I shower, I clean everything, but then I feel like I clean my genitals several times when I'm in the shower, whether or not I'm actually going to be using them that day or not, which isn't very often, but I always have hope.
Mm-hmm. Well, Tristan doesn't have pubes, so he doesn't have to wash it as often.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah. I'm hoping once I hit my 30s, maybe I will.
No, don't hit your 30s.
No, I'll just not.
I mean, I can't speak from experience. I'm not 30 yet, but Eric is. You can tell us. Should we hit our 30s?
30s are awesome, I think.
That sounds like something for my 30s. Only people in their 30s would say.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I know as soon as I hit 30, I felt like an official adult. 30s is when you are still like you become a full-fledged adult or kid or something like that.
Do you only feel like an adult because things started hurting in your body?
Well, I mean, that was the first sign of it. I mean, can you get a rental car, Tristan?
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, I can. I think you have to be 23 or something.
Some states it's 25.
Oh, I turn 25 next month.
Oh,
Okay. Oh wow! Congrats.
Yeah.
happy
I turned
birthday.
25 this past August. I turned 26 this year. I am closer to being 30 this year.
I turned 35 this summer.
Nerd. Yeah.
Have
That's
you
weird.
guys picked out a coffin yet?
No.
So I'm actually planning on being cremated. I don't want my dumb corpse being around when I die. I also have an irrational fear that I'll wake up in my casket. So I'd rather accidentally wake up while being burned alive instead, apparently. But there's a lot of fun things that you can do with my ashes. You can spread them in random places. You could turn them into an hourglass for family game nights, so I can still be there.
I'm gonna pee on.
Yeah, you can also pee on my ashes. You could pee on me while I'm alive still, Eric. You're more than welcome.
Oh, right on. Thanks, fam. Thanks.
But, just put me in random places. There's the old Cheech and Chong thing where you put my ashes in a blunt and then so I can have all my friends smoke me. My brother's wish was...
That was how high? Did they do that?
My brother, who is a big car person, he likes cars. He wants to be put in an exhaust tank after being cremated to go down the drag strip one last time. So there's many different options that you can do with ashes. Casket, you have to bury it or like put it in a wall. There's not many things you can do with that.
Well, so anyways, tell me, gentlemen, what exactly have y'all been up to since the last time we recorded? Let's kind of get a catch up of what we've done. I've done nothing. Except I did recently just get accepted into the University of Georgia. I will be going back to school to get my bachelor's.
Good for you.
And yeah, we are going to be moving up to Georgia. My wife will be leaving soon at the end of this month, and I will be probably leaving towards the end of July.
Does your wife know you're going to be a bachelor?
No.
Oh man.
She don't even like to leave me at the house alone. So, so it's going to be a very.
Are your pets going to stay with you?
Half of them are. So,
which ones?
So we're getting another dog.
Right.
Yeah, we are getting her in a couple of days. I'm going to be driving up to go get her. She is a red bone hound mixed with a blue tick killer, and her name is Ruby. She is also going to be my service dog. We're going to get her trained up. So she and one of the cats will be going up with Emily, where the other cat and Robin will stay with me. Yes, because those are more of our animals anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking the fat piece of shit is going with Emily.
That's correct.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, where mine's the albino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't think, nobody else knows what cats we're talking about, but you guys got a cat sometime last year, and I go to your house every couple months or so, and every time I go, that new cat gets fucking fatter every time I see her. Like, drastically fatter than the last time I saw her, so I just fat shame her every time I see her.
Are we not saying this cat's name for its privacy or something?
Remy?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Remy fucking sucks.
I did want to protect its privacy, but then you called me out. That's no one else's business who I fat shame.
No,
but Remy, the fucking fat piece of shit cat that I love.
She's quite a fucking slob, is what she is. Like, she has no grace whatsoever. She just down. She's not graceful like, cats normally are. Now,
Yeah.
Reggie, on the other hand, is graceful.
He's a king.
He's very, very soft-footed.
He's a fucking king.
That's why his full name.
And I do want to
Sir
clarify,
Reginald.
fat
Shut
shaming
the
is
fuck
only
up.
okay if it's about cats.
Yeah. His full name is Sir Reginald Cunningham III. So he's graceful.
And isn't Remy something about making biscuit queen some
She
shit?
is Romelda Boulanger, the
Fuck,
biscuit
yeah.
queen.
See, I'm never gonna
And we
remember
have
that.
Robin Sparkles.
Robin Sparkle, incredible.
And then the new
iconic.
dog is Ruby Jean Presley.
Ruby Jean Presley.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
nice.
So, Tommy, what have you been doing?
Well, I don't know if I can get into that on here.
I didn't say who.
Listen.
Let's rephrase the question.
Okay.
Have you been washing your genitals more than usual lately, Tommy?
That's what I was trying to get at.
Like I said, no matter what, I always do because I'm hopeful. Mainly just work, which, in case anyone hasn't noticed, we never say where we work on here because, we don't want to get fired. But I've been working a lot, and outside of that, I did finally get a SeaWorld Busch Gardens annual pass. I haven't been to either of those two parks yet. Well, I've been to SeaWorld now. I haven't made my way out to Busch Gardens yet. But SeaWorld has some fun coasters, good shows, and they do not know how to enforce their COVID rules. That is my review. Manta is fucking incredible. I was screaming quite a bit on that. That for those who aren't familiar with their coasters, that is a flying coaster. You kind of sit down and you're dangling, and then it kind of like the seat swings up so that you're flying, and then the coaster goes up a chain lift. There's this one loop that it does that's fucking like while you're laying down / flying. That's fucking it's dope. And then Mako is a fucking tall, fast, smooth sit-down coaster. That's also incredible. And then Kraken, which is a B&M looper. Very good. I like the faces that Tristan and Eric are making right now. This is my review of SeaWorld. Go for the coasters. But you will have people no-nosing and diaper-chinning breathing down your neck in every queue. So you'll deal with that.
So don't go.
I'm halfway vaccinated now, so it's okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh about it. You can tell that I'm American now.
Oh,
what the fuck does that mean? What?
You know what I mean, bitch. You know exactly what I mean by that.
Tommy, you're drinking too much of that. Fuck.
No,
fuck,
I'm not.
Fuck.
I'm not drinking enough of it, if you ask me.
Stop showing us the label.
It's gonna be a hell of a thing to edit.
What?
Stop
Well,
showing
that's
the
your
label.
fucking problem, not mine. Well, why don't you fucking say something? Why do I gotta?
Well, we were waiting for you to shut up about fucking roller.
You could have fucking interrupted me, like you always
That's every
fucking
time
do.
that we keep talking. I literally told you to shut the fuck up, and you kept talking.
Is this what my
didn't hear
Taco Bell
you.
history lesson was like? Oh my god.
What?
Was that what my Taco Bell history lesson was like? Was just me rambling for 20 minutes about nonsensical bullshit or what?
Well, I mean, a lot of your topics is like that. I mean, if you would have actually recorded the other times that there was a lot of times we're just like.
Yeah, it's true.
The Taco. Well, see,
I
the
particularly
thing
like
is,
the ones where
the thing that Tristan does
Tommy
well
froze.
is he actually comes prepared to talk about his topics, where I did not most of the time.
No, this is very much true, and that's what
Like
we've
with the
kinda
Taco
done.
Bell. Something that I wanted to talk about in this episode, because this is our season finale year roundup. In that first episode, when he talked about Taco Bell, I mentioned one of my favorite items at Taco Bell that was only there for a limited time a few years ago was the quesalupa. And, we talked about this a year ago, how I miss the quesalupa and I hope that it comes back one day. Well, as of last month and as of recording this, the quesalupa has been back. And I've been there every fucking week since to get one. And I really think that's what our show has been about all along, is getting the quesalupa back.
Yep, that's it. That and bringing the troops home.
That too.
That's it.
Whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, full circle.
It's been a
Taco
full
Bell.
circle. Like you're circling the thing on. I'm gonna circle the thing on my shirt too.
Well, mine's an actual circle, Tommy. And Eric has got 2 circles on his
Oh
chest.
yeah, I was only doing one of my circles. So yeah.
Tristan, I do
So
believe
many circles.
that you received a new item recently, and it happens to be right there in your background.
Oh, yeah. Well, previous episode we talked about hobbies and I talked about my autograph collecting. And just recently, I was able to purchase this one online through an online signing. It's David Keckner, who plays Champ Kind in Anchorman Whammy. And
Oh, that was good. Do that again.
Whammy.
Whammy.
But I wanted him to do a shout out for our show. And I put that in the description because you can put in what you want the celebrity to say and you can put in what you want them to write on your autograph. And I wanted him to sign my autograph just to me and say a shout out for the show. And instead he did his shout out to all 3 of us without anything about our show. And he signed the autograph to all 3 of us as well. I'll pull it over for our viewers to see. But anyway, still a hell of an autograph. David Keckner there. He wrote Eric, Tristan, Tommy, Whammy.
We gotta just insert that audio clip like right here.
No, play the video that he sent.
That too.
Yeah, I will do
Video
that.
right here. Nailed it.
Yeah, I don't have
Or
it.
you or hang on. I don't know where my phone is. It's gone.
I mean, we could,
But
when we do the editing thing, you fucking moron.
no. Do whatever the fuck I want. You just play it over the thing because when you played your dumb TikTok video earlier, it actually sounded pretty well in my ear holes.
I'm good
at making good in your ear holes.
Okay, it's not going to be near the ear. I'll play it here so you can hardly see it, but the podcast microphone, I'll put it next to that. Ready? This is.
Hey, Eric, Tristan, Tommy, whammy! Tommy, whammy!
So that's pretty badass, I think.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool. It's not what you wanted.
No. But anywho, to sum up what I've been up to this past year, or my recent events, like they said, we don't talk about where we work, but I recently switched jobs where I work. Working a cool new job, and I've been enjoying that. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I've been living a personal life, which was nice because before this new job, I didn't have that because I worked like all day. And so I didn't have any time during my work days to do anything. And then my days off was spent catching up stuff that I needed to get done during the week and then worrying about work. So now I don't have to do any of that. It's wonderful.
Like showering.
I do bathe now a couple times a week. It's pretty
Bathing.
good. I wash the whole body.
Oh,
the entirety of it.
All of it.
Did you need any help?
Yes.
Sweet.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right. So I guess we're pretty much caught up with what we have done with our personal life that nobody cares about.
I think everyone does. Don't underestimate yourself, Eric. Shut up.
This only works for video. There's no way that this could just be a sound only episode that everybody would just be like, what the
I'm glad
fuck?
that we're doing these Zoom recordings, especially with your background. That's the best background anyone has ever had on Zoom. I like that it's horizontal as well.
Well, because you send it to me through your phone.
That's right.
And, I have to make sure it fills up the whole background.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I got a new tattoo.
Show it.
Well, it's a work in progress.
That's what she said.
So Jack hurt the worst. Like, I've had like 6 other tattoos before this, and that was the absolute worst pain.
Oh yeah.
That one right there.
I'm debating getting a tattoo like right here on my inner forearm. How do you feel about that? Does that hurt? Does anyone know?
I mean,
How?
it's going to hurt regardless, but
No.
Tristan knows all about it. He's all tatted up.
Oh right.
Tattoos just hurt, period. However, there
However,
is a special cream that some tattoo shops have.
Well,
and
when
it
I
numbs
get
it
my
up
first
for you.
tattoo, I will make sure they
Has
cream me.
that.
That is what I want.
I mean, I can cream you, even not
I
at
mean,
the tattoo
yeah.
place. So anyway, so let's move on before this gets any weirder than it needs to be. Let's move on to our favorite topics that we have come up with. I know we talked a little bit about the bathing rituals. Was there any other topics that you would consider your favorites?
Taco Bell,
Taco Bell.
hands down, still the best one.
Yep, I can go with, I would agree with that. I'm trying to think what else we talked about. I enjoyed talking about the Splash Mountain change. I liked talking about that one.
Well, you just like talking about theme parks.
I do like talking about theme parks in general. I can go on and on and on. I don't know if you guys could tell that at all ever, but that is something I can talk about forever. And what about you, idiot, Eric?
Me.
Yeah.
I liked every segment that I did. I thought they were
I bet you did.
very genius and well thought out.
Maybe if you pulled your head out of your ass, you might be able to find a better one.
Maybe. Ooh, there is an update on something. So I work with a guy who used to be in the Air Force, and so we were talking about UFOs and stuff like that, and how I'm a big crypto nut, and UFOs and everything, like I've seen them and everything like that, and I always watch these shows that has them. But if you can I share an image? I don't know how to work this. Anyways, if you go ahead and open up your Google right now. All right, open up your Google, and you are going to look up, I gotta remember what it's called, the TR3B. Look up the
TR3B.
Yes.
TR3.
This is an actual
Black Manta.
Yes, just look at the images of these things. Yeah. So it's not actually a UFO.
Looks like a boomerang.
And go to your images. Particularly, you have Tommy's
That's
all like
pretty cool.
Yeah, Tommy's face is going to keep doing for that. But anyway, the TR3B is an actual government, used to be classified aircraft. Yes, and if you actually go to videos and look up TR3B Paris, this was an actual recording over Paris, France, of one, and the center part is an actual nuclear reactor, and it's able to actually shoot up straight up in like mere seconds, like kind of given the effect of disappearing out of the atmosphere. And this is what's going to end up showing case a lot of people think it's actual aliens and stuff, when actually these are actual U.S. aircrafts that have just been declassified.
That is fucking
with
nuts.
The information. And also one more, go up and look up Fluxliner. That's FLUXLINER. That one is pretty fucking nuts. This one is what most Fluxliner.
Fluxliner.
See, this one is more of the saucer shape. This is also another U.S. government classified aircraft that has
that's fucking
been
nuts.
shedding some light. So this gentleman that I work with, he actually has a poster of all these different vehicles. And, the very first thing he ever said to me, besides, hi, how are you, blah, blah, blah. The first time we ever actually had a conversation, he goes, what do you think about UFOs? I was like, all right, this guy's going to be my best friend. And then he showed me this poster, and we talked everything about this. I was just like, wow, everything that I knew about aliens was a lie. And it's absolutely amazing. But he was talking about how a lot of these aircrafts were actually built during like World War II time. So we're talking like, 30s, 40s, 50s. This is technology that's like 100 years beyond us. So I'm starting to think it's like, well, where did we get this information from?
So
Yeah,
my favorite thing that Taco Bell's done recently is that $5 box thing.
completely deviated.
Did I just blow your mind?
Okay, hold on. Now, in regards to these things, because I looked them up, you look me straight in the balls and tell me that the U.S. government making things that looks like UFOs is not a conspiracy. Like they're trying to cover up UFO. They're saying like these shaped things are ours. We make these. No, that's UFOs. That's fucking what that is.
So this might be a long shot. Did any of you guys ever watch the original Twilight Zone?
Yes.
Because literally right before this episode, I just watched the To Serve Man episode. Which I'm going to ruin the entire thing for anyone who hasn't watched it. I watched it when I was younger, and it scared the ever-living shit out of me when I was a kid. Now I kind of fucking laugh at it. But these aliens that are like 9 feet tall come to Earth, and they say that we come in peace. We want to help your planet. We're going to help plant your soil so all your food is fucking better. We're going to solve your world hunger and all of that. But then they decide to take humans and be like, you guys are going to come to our planet and our planet's fucking awesome, whatever. But they bring down this book and they're trying to decode what the book is. And before the end of the episode, they, discover the title of it is To Serve Man. And they're trying to figure out what that means, to serve man. They're serving us, like, they're helping us. Wow. As they should. But then at the very end of the episode, this guy's going on the ship and this woman yells out to him, "No, don't go. It's a cookbook." And I remember as a kid, that terrified the ever-living shit out of me. Like, oh, fuck, they're about to eat them. But now it's funny to me. But it's funny that you bring up these UFOs, and I literally just watched that episode randomly.
She's going to eat me!
Oh, my God!
That's from Troll 2, Tristan. I know you don't.
Yeah, idiot.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm cultured as fuck.
Yeah. We have talked a lot about movies on
yes,
did you guys like my voice crack? Movies on our show.
Whammy!
Whammy!
I do enjoy a lot of the times that we talk because you remember pre-COVID, we used to do a Wednesday weekly weird movie night, if you remember that. We did Hereditary and Midsommar.
That was a great movie.
Tristan missed out on the last one we did. We watched
Thank God,
Skins.
lucky for him.
We watched Skins. That was great. It's a good time.
Sure.
I really miss doing stuff like that. I really enjoyed watching the movies, especially the really fucked up ones, because some of the pictures that I actually took of you guys watching the movies it's a good time.
It was a good time. I remember one of them, one of our game nights, Tristan fell asleep and I took cute pictures of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the little thought bubble of the girl from Bob's Burgers, and you had a pacifier imagining her twerking. Yeah, that was a good time.
I don't know if I saw that one.
I think I might have it saved somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, you'll
I'll
have to
look
send
it
that.
up. Look.
We do you remember when we watched, was it Palindromes and Happiness?
Yes.
By the same writer director.
That was a good time.
Ooh. Oh.
I remember Happiness was a movie I'd wanted to see for a long time too, so I'm happy we, no pun intended, that that you were like, yo, let's watch it.
That movie, shout out to my friend Lane. I was in Illinois and I was visiting after living in Florida, and he told me about that movie Happiness, and he described it to me, and I was like, oh, whatever, it doesn't sound that interesting. And then we watched it later that day. Oh my gosh. First of all, it shot into my top 10 of all time. but that movie's just so like disturbing, but also very good. Like the subject matter in it would make you feel like, this is uncomfortable. This shouldn't be in a movie, but the movie's so good. Philip Seymour Hoffman, amazing in that movie. Loved it.
Oh, so I'm probably gonna have to turn off this background.
Why?
Because otherwise you can't see what's on my phone. My phone is hidden.
Fuck your phone.
Where'd that fucking go? Fuck you. Y'all keep talking
Hear this
while I try to
bullshit,
figure this
Tristan?
out.
Huh? What'd you say, Tommy?
What?
What?
What are they selling?
What are they selling?
They're selling chocolates. Speaking of things, so I actually just remembered a thing I did. So sometime within the last couple weeks, some of you may have heard that the Panty Raid episode of SpongeBob will no longer air on Nickelodeon or any streaming services. So right away, I ordered the DVD collection of the first 100 episodes of SpongeBob. So now I have a copy of an illegal SpongeBob episode, and that is adorable. That makes me happy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That picture of
like
Tristan that Eric is holding up for anyone who might be listening to this on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere that isn't visually watching us.
Oh, you need to do the lady voice from one of your Yelp reviews.
The
What was that one from?
The Leviathan. That's the Leviathan lady.
Fuck.
From
Tristan's better at it.
That was from the Yelp review, Lenny's Bowling Alley. Yeah, because there was the lady behind the counter who was the Leviathan lady or something like that, and my impression of her went like this.
No, that didn't sound anything like it.
Sound really turns me on. Oh yeah. Why'd you stop?
There's nothing that sounds exactly the same as anything. No. But you get the idea. That was probably one of my favorite Yelp reviews because you did that for like a solid minute. So that was very impressive.
Yeah. It was.
What was your favorite Yelp review, Thomas?
Ooh, that is a loaded question. It's like I think I really like that first one we did of that one Rusty Pole.
Rusty Poles.
That was the Rusty Pole Gentlemen's Club.
That one, yeah.
I believe there was one of the ladies had just suffered in a lawnmower accident. But she was a good employee. Came to work.
Didn't one of them fucking contact you after hearing one of our episodes too?
What?
Like, didn't Tristan mention how one of them contacted him after listening to our podcast?
Well, there was the dancer. Okay, get this. The dancer who suffered the lawnmower accident, right? And who went to work and was a great employee, contacted me, said, hey, I'd love to come on and talk on the show about what had happened, set some things straight. I don't want people thinking that our gentlemen's club is lesser than it is. But unfortunately, about 30 minutes before we were supposed to record with her, she was in another lawnmower accident where she flipped her lawnmower over and cut her own head off with the blades.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I actually didn't realize that.
So
yeah, I also remember
you mentioning the doorman, but I totally forgot that she was supposed to be on one of our episodes. Shit.
Yeah, as did I, but I just remembered right now. And unfortunately, yes, she did die the day. It's actually probably our fault because she was trying to get the lawn mowed so she could come talk to us. So we kind of killed her. So rest in
thankfully,
peace.
we were able to get your friend to talk about people sliding on pee in the showers in the locker room.
Yeah,
that was a last minute audible that thank God he was able to show up for. That was bless him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he's still alive.
The big gay.
The big,
right? The big gay.
Or like the small straight bitch. Boom.
Yep, the big gay Trevor. Shout out to Trevor.
Ever.
He just moved with his wife to Colorado the other day.
Ooh, he has a wife.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, he's had a wife. That's not the... Great job, Tommy. Just
Thank you.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I don't remember him mentioning a wife. That's all I'm saying.
Well, he
I don't
got
remember-
married in
Didn't know why
2019.
either.
Yeah, he was too busy talking about peeing in the shower, so I don't.
And yeah,
damn thing.
yeah, we're talking about some pretty gay times in your marching band shit.
Yeah, I wish I could have been there.
For a bunch of straight dudes, we did a
Yeah.
lot of gay stuff.
It's good.
That's what it's all about.
It is.
Honestly, if people haven't questioned my sexuality with you, you aren't one of my best friends. That's how it works.
I always thought if you haven't been butt fucked by me, we can't be friends.
Both are
Exactly.
good points.
That's exactly what I'm saying here.
It's
Tommy,
like, you know, you
it's
can
like-
have sex with another man and it not be gay.
And even if it is, that's, who gives it? You know what? No homo is canceled. Everyone deserves a little bit of homo.
Mm.
Okay? Everyone deserves a little bit of homo, right, Tristan?
How long's that
That's
been
right.
on your chest?
How long? That's been a thing forever. That's been a thing for at least a year.
Okay.
I saw that somewhere within the last year or two.
Cool.
Great.
Cool.
Yeah, Tristan was saying something before I said dumb things.
Yeah,
Tristan.
I was going to say that we always get such weird looks when we're making out with each other because,
Right?
you know what I'm saying? What's the problem? So
I
what?
don't-
We like women. We make out with each other. I don't understand where the confusion is.
If my tongue isn't down your throat, like, what?
I just really enjoy that mine and Tommy's mustache cancels each other so they don't tickle each other, unlike Tristan, which he's always like,
It's
Well,
distracting.
sometimes we like to be a little ticklish, okay?
I don't like it.
Oh, I'm not shaving it.
But speaking of
Yeah, me neither.
confusing, to reminisce some more, Eric, you remember that one episode where you wouldn't shut the hell up about AOL Instant Messenger?
I remember us going off on that. That was dope.
I was just trying to talk about my topic, and Eric's going on about AOL Instant Messenger, you've got mail, all this bullshit, and it just, what the hell? Why don't you leave the 90s, Eric? Why don't you leave the 90s?
That was early 2000s, you dumb fuck.
Okay, I wouldn't know.
Because I
Yeah,
remember
it
the
was-
CD, it was like 2000, because I remember I was like a freshman in high school. Whenever you go to Walmart.
See, I was in
and,
elementary school when AIM
yeah,
was a
I'm-
thing. I forget
yeah.
if we talked about it in that episode.
we
but I
could
remember
go to
when I
Walmart
was
and
in
get
first
700 free
grade.
hours. Oh my God, Tommy, shut
Shut
up.
the fuck up.
You know what, Eric? You need to shut the fuck up. I'm cute. So, anyways, I'm not actually not going to say what I was going to say. If you want to know what I want to say, let us know in the comment section down below. No one's going to comment, but shut up.
Tommy, why don't you drink
So-
some water?
Yeah.
Got it.
So we
Yeah, the one right next to him.
so another good thing about episode, I believe it was episode 4, where we talked about our bathroom rituals, and we had Chris on there. That was also the first episode that we debuted, What the Hell Am I Listening To? Where we started off with the I wonder what's inside your butthole. Maybe it's astronauts, maybe it's aliens. All inside your butthole.
Dude,
So-
nice.
Out of all the ones that we've done, I would have to say the one that a friend of ours, Dickie, sent in, the flamingo.
Yes!
Yes.
I'm sorry. I yelled that way too loud. But that one was so fucking good. I love that song. Like, Mark Ribet he is an artist. That was an incredible song.
Yeah. It was pretty good.
I'm eating your grandma's vagina. I don't give a fuck. I'm flamingo, bitch. That's what the song did.
That's exactly what it did.
Yeah.
even when, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If it's not very obvious, we were very ill prepared for this. We kind of just said, "Hey guys, do you want to record
I
tomorrow?"
actually think this has honestly gone a lot better than I thought it would.
Tommy, you're
There's
seeing
a-
things a little differently than we are right now.
Yeah, you are drinking a little bit more than we are. I have this wonderful blue stuff. I will not talk
Hey, I
about
drank an
what it is.
entire
Pepsi!
glass of water just now. For those who
Yeah.
watch the podcast, will have seen
He
I
chugged
literally
water.
chugged an entire glass of water right when Tristan and Eric told me to. So, hydration is important. Hydrate or dihydrate.
I got iced tea, baby. Iced tea every podcast.
Nice tea.
Unsweetened because I'm from the north.
I think
That's so
I have
weird.
some water in this mug with a tap on it.
You live in the South now. You can have sweet tea.
Florida's not the South. It's different. It's a different part.
Yeah,
It's-
North Florida is the South.
Yeah.
Anything below that, it goes North Florida is the deep South, Central Florida is Disney, and then South Florida is Miami and the Keys.
That's it.
a bunch of cokeheads.
That's it. The more north in Florida you go, the more southern you get.
Yeah.
That's how
Gotcha.
it works.
Okay. Well, y'all been in Florida longer than I have. So,
Have I?
You know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I moved in. I've only been here for a little over 2 years now.
Do you even have a pet gator, Eric?
And no, I don't.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah. I failed on that one.
You know what? Can
Not
I tell?
Not a
can I
true
tell another
Floridian,
ca-
but I do get cold at 70 degrees.
Yes.
So, you know,
Anything below 70 degrees
it's
is
freezing.
Arctic
Yeah,
conditions.
so
Agreed.
I've got that going for me.
And then below 60 degrees, oh my, don't forget it.
Let me
Forget
tell a
Forget
story.
about it.
Let me tell a story about gators, okay? Because this is actually a good story, unlike my story about marching band or whatever. First time I ever saw a wild gator was probably almost 2 years into living in Florida, and I was driving home. This was a couple houses ago now. I was living in a neighborhood with actual houses, and I'm driving home, and I see something big in the road, and I'm like, "What is that?" I'm stupid, so I was like, "Is that like a Komodo dragon or something?" It wasn't. It was a baby gator, not quite a baby gator, but not a full size gator, like halfway between the two. And I drive
A teenager?
by. It was
A
definitely
teen
a
gator?
teenager. Yeah. It was blasting My Chemical Romance and had eyeshadow on.
Me.
So it was totally a teenager. And so anyway, I pull into my driveway. I call animal control, or I get them on the phone to let them know, hey, there's this gator. It's in the middle of the road. As I'm dialing the number, an SUV comes from around the corner, goes out of its way to run the gator over.
No.
Fucking rolls over
This is a
that
terrible
thing.
story. Why did you fucking tell this story? You could have kept that to yourself.
Let me continue. It gets worse. So
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
I
no.
saw the thing get all twisted underneath the tire of this SUV.
Oh.
And it just laid there in the middle of the road, did not move. So I was like, oh, great, this thing's dead now. By the time the thing got hit, I was on the phone with this animal control, and I was like, hey, I was calling about this gator. Unfortunately, it just got hit by a car in front of me, and I believe it is now dead. So they're like, okay, you have to call this number if it's dead. We only take care of live gators. So I'm like, okay. So I call that number. I'm on the phone with them. As I'm talking to them, it starts twitching and like trying to crawl out of the road. So I'm like, okay, this thing is actually alive now. So blah, blah, blah. And they're like, okay, you have to call the other number again. So I go back to the first number. I call them. I let them know, but I've got places to be. So I leave. Rather, I go in my house. I get ready. When I leave my house to go to this thing, it's gone. And there's people standing around where it was. So I'm on the way to wherever I'm going, and I get a call from the guy who responded to it. And he was like, hey, man, you call in a gator? And I was like, yeah, I called it in, but as I was driving away, it was gone. So I don't really know what happened to it. He's like, yeah, I just walked around. I didn't see no gator. So that's my crazy first time I ever saw a gator in the wild story.
Oh.
Wow.
It got hit by a car and survived.
You know,
That you
I've been
know
in
of.
Florida for
Yeah.
2.5 years at least now, and I haven't seen a gator yet.
What the fuck? Like, I just recently just had a 9.5 footer in my neighborhood.
Wow.
Like there was a big stir. Like it was just in the neighborhood, and they had called like this. Like,
See, like I do
gator
have
come
like
get it out
my
of
grandma
there.
before she passed, she had a house in Florida, and like when I was a kid when we visited her, I would see alligators in the backyard sometimes of her place, but I have not seen one since I've lived down here.
That's crazy. I see them all
Right?
the fucking time.
Fucking coconuts, bro.
Maybe you're not the real Floridian.
I mean, I'm not. I've literally lived down here for 2.5 years. I'm not. I don't consider myself a real Floridian.
I also
Why would
like
I
to
want to
point
be a
out,
real Floridian?
I don't know. I'd really like to point out that my background here is my spare bedroom. This is where guests sleep. That's why it's so messy.
And,
I don't clean up
This
after
is
other fucking people. Where you
other
put your LEDs on your TV.
Just
Is that what that is?
just gonna anyway. Anyway.
Eric, are you where you lived before right now?
What do you mean live before?
I'm trying to be cryptic. Where the whole time I've known you and have gone to your place, is that where you are right now?
No, that's a fucking apartment. I bought a house.
Oh, that's right. You moved like forever ago. I went to it.
You came to my new house. It's got a pool and everything.
I was gonna say that's where I recorded our first
bedroom
episode.
or a different bedroom.
This is the spare bedroom, not the kids' room. So it's a 4-bedroom house. My kids have their own. Yeah, my kids have their own bedroom, and then I have my bedroom, and this is the spare bedroom. This is where weirdos sleep. There's bloods on the sheets. I'm not cleaning it up.
Oh boy.
It's not mine.
Well, I would like to take this opportunity to go over some statistics. Okay?
Statistics.
So,
I was bad at stats.
Roughly 1 year that we have been a podcast, we have had, I wrote down our downloads here, 768 downloads. Is that not pathetic?
Hey, that's more downloads than I have friends.
It's not really saying much.
Jesus Christ. So we have been listened to in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 countries. United States, Europe, Asia, Oceania, which is where like New Zealand.
Those are continents, you dumb fuck, not countries.
Yeah. Okay. And South America. Oh yeah, those are continents. 12 countries. Right below that, it actually says all the countries: United States, France, Germany, United Kingdom, India, Mexico, Japan, New Zealand, Canada, and Argentina.
You know, we did a shout out.
Those last 5 countries.
Oh Jesus, Tommy, I'm not. Just go back and listen to this once you release it. I'm not going over it.
So we had that listener from France, and it's the same. It's one listener from France on every single episode that we've ever done. And we've done so many shout outs. And the fact that nobody has claimed to be this French person that listened to all of our episodes still upsets me, because I'd really
Hold on, wait.
Person is.
What if it's a different French person every episode?
No.
No.
So anyway, what I was saying was my favorite thing Taco Bell's done lately is that $5 box where it's a cravings box. You get a specialty item, a taco, cinnamon twist, and a medium drink for $5. Wow.
And you can also
custom one,
a gold PlayStation.
You have to do it on mobile order when you do it for the custom box. Speaking of which, as of recording this episode, actually it might be ending soon, I don't remember, but there's this exclusive potato Rito item that's $1, which is their Taco Bell beef and potatoes and cheese and a tortilla, and it's only $1.
Yes.
My favorite sponsor
might be on their actual M menu that isn't only online menu by the time this episode comes out, though. So
Spoons was the best sponsor that we've ever had.
Spoons.
Part 2.
Spoons was really good to work with.
Fuck forks.
I did really like Spoons. There were a few that we didn't end up working with. I also liked electric balls. They were really cool too.
I got that written down in mine. Jenny eye holes, electric balls,
Jenny
and
eye
spoons.
holes. Jenny eye holes is really good too.
That was our first sponsor.
Jenny eye holes, spoons, and electric balls I liked.
Yeah.
There was this one that sent me a script. It was really weird. This fucking weird sponsor. It wasn't even like, they weren't even selling anything. They were like, this was the script they sent. They were like, hey, are you tired of getting bullied? Well, that's because you suck. That is it. That's the sponsor.
You sure that
You
wasn't
suck.
an email from your dad?
That might have been an email from my dad, but I think it was actually from my mom, actually.
Oh, Linda? George and Linda?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's the weirdest fucking one that never made it on air until now. But like, they never paid a fuck. I gave them free exposure. Shit. But
yeah, remember that time that Tristan, falsely named your parents and you just went along with it and you didn't even realize it till like 3 episodes later?
Here's the thing. My parents, no one's business. So I say that and I'm gonna get doxxed, but
Your mom actually listens to this.
Does she?
Mm-hmm.
She listened to at least the first couple episodes. Tristan's mom listens to all
She
of
does.
them.
Yeah.
Oh, Tristan's
does.
mom.
Yeah.
We love you.
My mom hasn't
ma'am.
listened to a single episode.
Lucky.
She sucks.
So, back to statistics, which Tommy was no good at. We've been downloaded in 27 states. 27 states.
Yeah,
That's more than half
more
of
than
them.
half.
It is. It is. I'll run through them here and give a shout out to all of you people. The top 5 kind of makes sense. Florida, Illinois, Ohio, for some reason, New York,
Ohio,
and Texas. Those are
Texas?
the top 5. Texas, the top 5 downloaded states for our show.
Wow.
I'm going to Texas next month.
Hey,
For what?
Why
The
not?
baby?
No, North Carolina is the baby.
Oh.
So for those who I haven't talked to, I am becoming an uncle next month.
Yay.
And I will be going up to my home state to see the baby and annoy her right at like a week after she comes out of the womb. And then I will visit other friends and then fly to Texas.
You don't have
Because why
other
not?
friends. Just say you're just seeing the baby and coming back home.
Baby! Shut up, Eric.
Hmm.
Your glasses are rectangular.
They are.
So are mine, I think.
No, they're pretty round.
Tristan.
what? I don't need glasses. I've got 2,000.
Wow. All
Jenny
right.
Isles.
Okay.
Don't
Look
need
at
Jenny
me. I'm
Isles.
Tristan. I can just see everything perfectly, and I don't need glasses or contacts because I'm fucking amazing. I'm Tristan. Yeah, and I love Tommy. I'm Tristan. Yeah, fucking idiot.
You saying only idiots love Tommy?
Yes.
That's literally exactly what did. Are you fucking deaf?
What?
Are you deaf or are you fucking stupid? Did he not?
No, I'm
fucking-
alive.
Pinball Wizard was deaf, dumb, and blind.
Wait, fuck.
That was
He
Helter
plays a
Skelter.
bean pin, bound at balls.
Paul's.
Paul's.
Oh, this is bad.
Terrible. Okay, I think we should end this.
No,
This is-
you know, I say we keep going. I'm having a good time here.
Tommy,
Yeah.
why don't we just end it and you pretend like we keep going?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Just take a screenshot. Put
You
it up as
don't want me to be
background.
alone. That's a bad idea.
So, gentlemen, what a wonderful year it has been with you guys.
Yeah.
I treasure you both being on a serious note, I do treasure you guys very much. When I go up to Georgia, I will miss you very, very deeply. However, luckily we are, you know, since we've always done this thing through, you know, recording from our own homes and everything like that, I would like to continue doing so. When we get into the next season, it should be a good time. Jesus and I love you. To all of our listeners, all 15 of you, you've been wonderful. Thank you. As well as the people that said, hey, you guys should keep recording, and we should tell them, hey, mind your own fucking business. We kind of like you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, arrivederci.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Tristan.
Tommy.
Nice.
Nice.
Yes.
That was aggressive.